Okay, what I want to do is start making short videos. I'd really like to keep them under 10 minutes, so I'm going to kind of go through stuff fairly quick, but to the point. I get a lot of requests about my gear, what I use, my bow, my arrows, just gear. I mean, clothes to packs to everything. So I kind of want to, it's winter, it's cold, it's crappy out, just kind of waiting for spring, man, and turkey hunting. So I want to try and do some of these videos and kind of break down some of my stuff that I use. And I thought, for starters, the first one, what not better of a way to show you my bow, the bow that I use, the current rig. So I'll show you that. It is a what I used this last voyage is a Prime Logic CT3, and it took a little bit getting used to. My previous bow is a Prime Rival, and it's a 35. It's just a really long bow. I like using long bows; they're a little more forgiving. But once I kind of got the hang of it and got the feel for it, dude, I absolutely love this bow. I love primes. I love their dual cam systems. It's just, to me, it's a hunter's bow. It's a hunting bow, So it's pretty indestructible, really. It's bulletproof. I don't baby my stuff. I use it hard, and I hunt hard. I'll just kind of go over some of the things that I have on it. I guess first of all, I'm shooting it at 70 pounds, 29.5-inch draw. Yeah, so I guess I love the colors on it too. I love that riser, and then I think the color of the limbs is called Morel. But anyways, so the rest that I'm using, it's a Vapor Trail Pro V limb drive, which I've really started to like the limb drive. I don't know, it seems to be super true, and pretty bulletproof too. I like really bulletproof, simple stuff. And then this year I used a Spot Hog Fast Eddy, and it's a little more in depth than the HHA that I was previously using, which I like them both. I mean, to be honest with you, they're both amazing sights. I like how this one is adjustable out a little farther. You can get it out past your riser a little bit more. Adjustability, everything. It's a sweet single adjustable pin. I several years ago I switched to a single pin. It has its pros and cons, but for me, so far the pros have outweighed the cons. I can acquire my target faster. I don't have the sight window clutter. It's just, I don't know, I really have been enjoying the single pin. So that's my sight, and I told you what my rest is. And then the stabilizer, it's a dead center system, and I've got a bracket for a back bar, and to be honest with you, I shot it better, and I like it. It's more functional and I guess convenient using just the front stabilizer and without the back bar. So I took the back bar off it. I shot better. I like it in a hunting scenario. I'm not catching on stuff, and it's just lighter. So I don't know. That's just what I shoot with, and that's how I came up with what I like. What else is on it? String loop, nothing fancy. Your wrist loop. The peep. What I do, and a lot of guys will probably say that I shouldn't do this, is I use a bigger diameter peep, and for me what that does is when I line it up with my sight housing, is there's a little sliver of light around my sight housing, and my eye picks that up so good. I can just line things up ultra quick and be super focused, and it also in low light scenarios lets in more light having that little bit bigger diameter. I know a lot of guys for accuracy go smaller, but I guess all this stuff is just what I do. I'm not saying it's the best thing to do. Most of my gear is, I don't buy necessarily all my stuff, the top-notch stuff. It's all budget. It's all what you can do on your budget, and a lot of my stuff I have to really be frugal with my budget, because with all the tags and all the fuel and everything. So but yeah, that's my setup. Just a real beautiful bow, man. It's great. So, and then I'll show you my quiver. What I'm using is It's a G5 headlock, I believe, and I really like it because it's got the post that it goes into. It's like a rubber coated post, and it's super quiet. So you just put that on, and then you flick the lever down, and you're good to go. She's solid. And then to take it off, same thing, you just pop it up, and you pull it off. You can be super silent with that. And you know, a lot of guys like shooting with your quiver on. I don't. It just creates a bigger profile. I don't practice with it on, and it's also a wind catch, so I choose to not shoot with it on. So I just set that down and show you my arrows. So my arrows, I shoot Victory arrows. I've been shooting Victory for the last several years. I absolutely love them. They are super durable arrows. Best arrow I've shot so far. And these are the RIPs. And maybe it's the traditional hunter in me, but I like shooting full-length arrows. This is from the Valley of the Knox, a 31.5-inch arrow. What else? I shoot 3-inch shield cut, 4-fletched, and I did a lot of experimenting with the different kinds of fletchings, 3, 4, and then the different sizes. I found that yes, there's more wind drag with the longer 4s, but the stability of my arrow is unbelievable. In a hunting scenario, that's what I'm going for. It's just what I've found. I've had really good luck and accuracy with. And then the broadheads, I'm using the Grim Reapers. I had been using the whitetail specials. I've switched to just the regular Grim Reapers, and I don't know. They work really awesome for me. I've had really super good luck with them. I will still use the whitetail specials on turkeys, just because I like that bigger cut. Is there any specific reason why I went to the original ones? Is just because they're a little bit smaller diameter cut, and I wanted to experiment with that with farther shooting, and I've had really good luck with them. They're just nasty little broadheads. They're they're bulletproof. There's no collars, there's no nothing. This is the arrow I shoot, and the full complete weight of my arrow, I want to say this arrow right here is 428 grains. So I don't know, I've never had a problem with penetration or anything like that. It's just been a super setup, and that's really about it. So that's my hunting setup. I really do like this. This quiver is like 49 bucks, and it holds these micro diameter arrows really good. It's just a really stout, sturdy quiver. But that's my setup right there. That's what I use on the voyage. That's what I'm shooting. That's what I'll be shooting again this year. So anyways, hopefully that helped you guys answer a few of the questions that I've been getting. And then I'll just keep going over stuff. I don't know how frequently I'll put these videos out. I'll do my best to put as many out as I can and be consistent with them. Maybe I'll go over my pack, you know, like I said, my boots and some clothes, rangefinder setup, and maybe a mobile tree stand set, you know, all that kind of stuff. Turkey calling tips and all that different stuff. Scouting. We'll just talk a lot about that stuff. So anyways, appreciate you guys watching. If you got more ideas, leave them down in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so you know when I upload. But we'll see you on the next one.